Hey guys, I'm Stella from Stella Sparkles. I'm one of your Wednesday vloggers, along with Winter Witch 21. What I mainly want to talk about is the earth wellness and being more green in our lives without killing ourselves. This week I want to talk about recycling. Most people know about recycling, and if you don't, well, welcome to recycling. So I'm going to get started on my topic. I'll be glancing down at my notes so I'm not forgetting what I'm saying. First thing I'm going to talk about is curb recycling. This is huge. I don't know how to put it. Half the United States population actually does this. It provides a convenient means for households to recycle a variety of different materials. And some of the items that can be recycled are aluminum, glass, paper, plastic, and steel. If curbside recycling isn't available where you are, you can start your own little recycling program where, you might have to take it somewhere, but think about it, it's not ending up in our landfills. Our landfills leak, and they leak sewage, raw sewage, into our groundwater. And think about where that groundwater goes. You get my drift. Next thing I'm going to do is give you guys some statistics, but because my mind has endless capacity for useless information, I'm going to need to read my notes, so bear with me. The U.S. EPA estimates that 75% of what Americans throw away in the trash can actually be recycled. 75%. Hello. Since me and my husband have been recycling, we take out the trash less and less, and as a matter of fact, we actually need another recycle bin because we're overflowing the current one. Let's see. Incinerating 10,000 tons of waste creates 1 job. Landfilling 10,000 tons of waste creates 6 jobs, but recycling 10,000 tons of waste creates 36 jobs. So think about that too. Everything has a trickle effect. It goes into one thing and another. The circle of life. So, just when you have a plastic bottle in your hand and you go to throw it in the trash can, if you just stop and think for that 1 second, hello, you're making a big difference with the one bottle. More statistics. The national recycling rate of 30% saves an equivalent of more than 5 billions of gasoline, reducing dependence on foreign oil by 14 million barrels. That's a lot of damn gas, and that also means lower gas prices. According to the U.S. EPA, recycling, including composting, which I'm trying to get my husband on, we'll cover that in another video, but diverted 68 million tons of material away from landfills and incinerators in 2001, up from 34 million tons in 1990. Recycling aluminum cans at curbside not only covers the cost of collecting and reprocessing aluminum, but it helps subsidize the collection of other recyclables. So if you just recycle your aluminum cans, that also helps cover the cost of them recycling and using the machines to process the other recyclables that you're recycling or that other people in your area are. Another thing, cans are one thing that we keep separate because the price of aluminum has actually gone up a bit, and if you keep your you keep your cans and you take them to a recycler yourself, most of the time you can get paid for them, and if you collect quite a few, it could be, a pretty penny you didn't have. But not only are you recycling it, you might not be putting it out with the rest of your stuff, but you're also getting a little money on the side, you know what I mean? We could all use a little extra green. The U.S. EPA reports that 20 years ago, only 1 curbside recycling program existed in the U.S. Even though 75% of what we trash every week could be recycled, only 25% is currently recycled. So that's pretty sucky. Curbside recycling makes it easier for households to be part of the solution. I don't mean this in a really, like, bad way, just kind of like self-love, wake up, this is how it is. The United States is quite a lazy country. We're very lazy. And I will get more into that on when I talk about the different types of recycling, which I'm going to go ahead and cover now. There's dual recycling stream, single stream recycling, and pay as you throw. Dual stream recycling allows you to have a bin for all your recyclables and like plastic cans and all that, and then you have one for your newspaper, magazines, and your direct mail. And what happens is you set those out, and then the truck comes along, and they normally have a truck with two sections, so it can get divided at the truck. Again, we're lazy. And so that's the dual stream. Then there's single stream method, which everything just goes in one bin. That's what we have. But, because that's what's available in our area. So, everything goes in it at once, and they throw it in the truck. And then when they take it, then it's recycled, or not recycled, divided there. Then, let's see. The only problem with that is they suspect more contamination, meaning that people will just throw anything in there. Normally when there's the dual stream, people are more careful what they put in to the recycling bin. They just don't go, oh, like our cans, when we put our aluminum cans in there, or tin cans, we wash them out first. First of all, we keep ours in our house, so we don't want bugs. You know what I'm saying? And it's just nasty. And then another thing you can do is close the loop by buying recycled items. Buying recycled paper is equally an important step in the recycling process. It closes the recycling loop. Even though trees are a renewable resource, it saves a lot of energy and room in the landfills if we buy paper that's already recycled. When buying recycled content paper, remember to look for the highest percentage of post-consumer waste content. If the recycling symbol, it says look for the recycling symbol, which means that the product is made out of materials that were used before. The statement mentions, see if the statement mentions the percentage of content that was used in it. That's always a good thing if you want to go, like, take the next step of going green. Also, look and see if it has the little recycle symbol on it. Normally, some recycling centers, like ours, only accept the recycled ones with the number 1 or 2 inside of the little recycle triangle. So when we get stuff that's 3, 4, 5, and 6, that stuff we either need to keep to the side so that we can take it later, or I think there's even the mail-back programs for that. And I'll talk about that now because I'm probably running out of time. The mail-back programs are recycling from home for if there isn't a recycling program in effect where you are, you can do this. I'll put all links to everything I'm talking about over on the sidebar so that you guys can do the research yourself, or I'm also putting one over there to help see or find the, sorry, I can't talk today, that whole Mercury thing. Anyway, so that you can find the closest recycling center to you. All you have to do is put in what kind of stuff you want to recycle and then where you're at, and it'll help find the facility for you. It's an awesome website, so check that one out. The mailback programs, also, by the way, all the information I'm really getting for this is earth911.com, which is a great website for going green, recycling, becoming more earth conscious. It's awesome. You don't have to be a green freak like I am, but it's really cool. But part of the mailback programs, you can do cell phones, medical supplies, ink toner cartridges, plastic, computers or electronic media, batteries, mercury bulbs, clothing, eyewear, household, and mixed items, because there's some places where you can just send a whole bunch of different stuff and they'll do it for you. So that's basically all I've got for today. I hope it was somewhat informative and didn't bore you guys to death. And if you made it to the end of this, I salute you. No, sorry. If you made it to the end of this, you're awesome. You rock. And many, many bright blessings to you. And have a great weekend and week, because it's the middle of the week. Alright, I'm going to stop now. Bye!